gorgeous beet. And now you can chop it up, eat it, and use it in whatever way you like. Today I'm going to show you how to cook giant beets like these in the Instant Pot. Now, beets are the ideal spring food. They're sweet, yummy, nourishing, and cleansing. Beets stimulate bile, which helps you to digest fat. And in your blood, you have excess fat running in the springtime. So eating beets is going to help you feel lighter and adjust to the season with more grace. But how do you cook these big guys? Keep watching and I'll show you exactly how. Step 1 is to pour 2 cups of water into the Instant Pot. Then you want to drop a steamer basket like this one or something similar into the pot. And if you don't have something like this, just drop your beets right into the water. I am doing nothing at all. You could rinse and clean this if you want, but we're actually going to remove the skins after cooking, so I'm not even going to worry about that. So in goes giant beet. It knocked it down. Should I cook the other giant beet at the same time to balance it out? Why not? So let's just point out that these are giant beets. You see the difference between that one and this one? These are greater than 3 inches in diameter. So we're actually going to cook these for 30 minutes under high pressure. So on goes the lid, pressure cook, set the timer for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and walk away. We will come back after the 30 minutes and probably another 10 to 15 minutes for the pressure to release naturally. And then I will show you exactly what they look like. Okay, my friends, we have cooked 30 minutes and now we're back up to 15 minutes on the keep warm setting. So it's time to, oh, the vent just came down, but if you want to check for residual pressure, you push here, no steam, the lid opens. Yep, that's pretty steamy. And I can smell those beets. See all that steam coming out. Now the test of whether they're cooked is to take a nice sharp knife and puncture the beet with the knife. And if it goes in easily, it's done. And if you lift it up and it falls out, it's done. So you can either just let these beets cool on their own until they're cool enough to touch with your hands, or you can speed the process by running some water over top. It's still relatively intact, and so you're not really losing any nutrition by doing this, and you just want to get it so that it's... All right, so I'm going to use just one of these beets right now, and what you want to do is peel it so that you can eat it, right? So I'm just going to take off the ends with the knife. And then because this is so beautifully cooked, this is what I absolutely love. Do you see how the skin just peels right off? Exposing underneath that glorious jewel, shiny, gorgeous skin underneath. It's inner skin, you could say. Whoops, a little bit slippery. All right. And that just peels right off. And you have got a gorgeous beet. And now you can chop it up, eat it, and use it in whatever way you like. In recipes or as a garnish, or you can make a salad out of it. And you want to make sure to wash your hands right away. Because it's cooked, it's not going to stain as much, but you do want to wash your hands right away. So I thought I would turn this into a quick vegetable side dish for you by slicing this beet and showing you how beautifully it slices up. I'm chopping it into bite-sized pieces, very quick, very easy. I'm using a separate cutting board just because it's a beet, but it really doesn't stain. It's amazing. Cooked beets don't stain. And that's the brilliant thing about this recipe. Yeah. Then we're gonna put it into a bowl. Like I say, quick and easy. And then we're gonna give it a little bit of seasoning. Gonna add some butter, probably too much. That's quite a bit of butter, Andrea. I guess I was envisioning this succulent beet covered in butter, some salt, some pepper, and some fresh lime. Those are kind of classic in my world. That bit of sour taste really adds to it, as does the salt. The butter's totally optional. Don't get turned off by the butter. Well, guys, we did it. We put the beet in the Instant Pot, the push of a button. We waited 45, 50 minutes, okay, but we didn't have to do anything during that time. I've actually got a feast cooking over here on the stove while these were cooking. This becomes part of my lunch. We seasoned it with salt, pepper, some butter, and fresh lime, and now I'm gonna taste it. It's got a pile of nutritious flavor in there. And I know that I'm doing something good for my digestion of fats. It's the right thing to eat in the springtime, and I am a happy eater. I hope you make this recipe, and wishing you bye for now.